How you doing, people? It's K Gomez here. Channel with drama free, no argument. Well, I'm not gonna say we ain't got no argument, cause then we can elevate our cognitive dissonance. But we don't do all that chaos in here, people. See, a lot of people do not understand the risk of the 5Gs. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Y'all might not understand the dangers of 5G, but you're not going to sit there and tell me that I am a conspiracy theorist when there is tangible evidence everywhere around you. Now, I'm addressing all the people that do not believe that the 5G is the cause of the virus. Now, this is not coming from me, but from people that are actually out there, foot warriors, soldiers. So let's share the first video so y'all can understand and can put your cognitive dissonance in a higher level. Okay? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Right there. Here you go. Let's go. Man, come on. Stop playing with me. No, my bad. I want to know if y'all can hear that. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that shit? What the fuck? Come on, mom. So basically, I put myself back. Put myself back. Basically, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Can you guys hear that? I'll go. Let me go over here real quick before I move on, because I don't want to move on if you guys not it's not hearing this. Let me see. Go to my channel real quick. Um, Come on, man. So basically, people are texting positive, not positive, but yeah, positive on alright. You hear me? People are actually testing positive on radiation poisoning, and they actually got signs in this where they built these that you have to be cautious because there's a lot of radiation going on around these towers. You hear what I'm talking about? No, follow me. Hold on. Let me go to my channel real quick. See if uh, I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Hit the like button, subscribe, put hold on. Yeah, you guys actually can hear. Yeah, you guys cannot hear me, man. I don't know if it's because you can't hear the video. Damn, I don't understand why. Well, let me try to put it on. You guys gotta let me know because I'm about to put it on. If you can hear it, because I want you to hear this. Okay, it's really important we understand. They burn people. They cause related to EMF exposure. There you go. This is why we're promoting. It is a very solution. Only one here to competitors want to work just as well for over and over again. You're putting yourself at risk. And cheaper. It only picks up magnetic field. Really want something that our website that really might be it's over 198 at the Amazon store. But these are showing up everywhere. At the schools, at the playgrounds, at the shopping mall, along busy intersections where you see, rush hour traffic conditions, where you're stuck in traffic, wherever they can just basically have you sit still so that they can zap you with these technologies. Exactly what they're doing. This is definitely part of the training program, ladies and gentlemen. These towers that are reaching 25 miles, they don't need to be right next to you. They don't need to be next to your bedroom window. They don't need to be on top of schools. They're there to irradiate people. They're there like, what these machine guns are there to exterminate people. It's just that you can't see the bullets flying out of these gun towers. If you could, you have the goggles that will see what's coming out of these gun towers.
Radiation sickness among the workers.
Okay, so
1,000 cases a year. Imagine if you line these people up. I mean, it would be a pretty huge city. 250,000. Now we're getting um, activists out there to the city council meetings and basically stopping the erection of the death towers in various neighborhoods with lots of success. And we recommend that everybody go out there and be a superhero for your local community and start bringing the local news to the city council meetings whenever they're talking about these death towers. And even if they're not talking about these death towers, they usually give you a few minutes to speak. If you're a resident of that town, go there, sign up, speak, talk about the death towers, do a silent protest in front of a Verizon store or a Sprint store. You don't want these things in your neighborhood. You don't want these things, at your school. You don't want these things, at the shopping center. You don't want them at the grocery store. You don't want them in front of your window, ladies and gentlemen, to say the least. And if you don't have a meter, go out there and get one. No matter which one you get, the gigahertz solution can run you up to $1,000. The tri-field meter can run you up to $300 to $300. The EMF 390 is $109. And so it's a steal. It's a deal, and it works just as well. And it fits in your pocket. It's about the size of a cell phone, and you'll be glad you got one. Check it out, stfnreport.com. Get one today. In any case, these death towers are the backbone for the next chapter of the agenda, which is the transhumanism, the automation, the Terminators, the Skynet, the Robocops, the works, including the Matrix, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen the Neuralink videos. You've seen, the various companies out there talking about, plugging you into the Matrix, getting a brain chip and the like, so that you can be an avatar for the Skynet, so that you can join the hive mind and the like. They need the 5G out there for this to work. And so if we stop the 5G, we stop the transhumanism, we stop the Skynet, we stop their eugenic program. And as cliche as all of that sounds, the evidence is overwhelming. These things definitely cause cancer. Don't have an EMF.
As soon as a motherfucker start putting some truth out there,
gentlemen, and don't get screwed by Home Depot with the LT.
hold on, man. See, this is what I hate. Whenever a motherfucker, why this shit don't? Why don't this shit happen to drop or motherfucking Huey? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't want the truth out there. That's why. This shit don't happen. This shit don't happen to Drop, Huey. I've been on a bunch of motherfucking channels with a bunch of niggas. And the only channels that happen to this shit for that I've ever seen is either Vegan Warrior or motherfucking Bro Sanchez sometimes. All right. Now I'm not about to put the video, but I'm about to put the audio. All right. I think y'all saw the video. Y'all saw the what's it called? The let me put the video, man. I'm trying. Okay, let me put the video.
Davis is one of 250,000 workers a year. An insurance rating agency said gets too close to these antennas. They act as an open microwave and can cause eye damage, sterility, and cognitive damages. What we're going to go do is I'm going to show you the invisible footprint of these potentially hazardous areas that workers don't see. Drew Fountain has a $20,000 meter that measures the RF frequency. An RF frequency over 20% can injure people. Over 100% can burn someone. The public is being warned to stay away from these death towers. It was discovered that many are operating above regulation safety limits. These death towers are much more dangerous than the public is made aware of. And this latest revelation is just staggering. 250,000 workers every year are burned, injured by the radiation coming from these towers. They display symptoms of radiation poisoning. And this is on top of the numerous cancer clusters that are being reported across the nation, from elementary schools to universities. It is a mass extinction event unfolding before our very eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And these death towers are going up everywhere. And this administration is nowhere to be found, except what we do know is that they are supporting the rollout of 5G in every town, on every farm. They say you can love this president, but you can certainly wonder why they're rolling out the 5G, knowing that there is no evidence proving that they're safe. In fact, there is over 1,000 studies proving that this type of radiation is carcinogenic and lethal over a long period of time, ladies and gentlemen. And we're seeing more and more cases of brain cancers. Even children these days, they get the tablets, pretty much as soon as they're born, the iPads and the like, and they're just bombarded with radiation as soon as they enter the world. And, we're seeing, disturbing numbers of cases related to EMF exposure. This is why we're promoting the EMF 390. It is a very inexpensive solution, only 109 compared to the competitor.
You guys saw that lady? Yo, manito, come up here, bro. I want you to come up here if you can, bro. I'm up. If not, you can listen to it. But manito, I'm trying to expose these niggas, man. What's good with you? Look at this. Now I had an agent coming up and look at my shit. Just came into the chat. Didn't even say what's up or not. But check this out, Raphael. Check this out real quick. Can you come look at this? I'm supposed.
And it works just as well, as you can see in this comparison video, which we've played before over and over again. If you don't have an EMF meter, you're putting yourself
Can you
at
hear
risk,
that?
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I hear it. What's good, bro?
With the El
Hold on.
Cheapo.
I'm gonna put it back again. I might have to edit the whole thing, but 'cause I want you to look at it, man. Cause this yesterday I was on vegan warrior panel, and it was asking me what is the tangible evidence that I have. that 5G is actually, you know, the cause of this virus, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't let me explain that much because he just don't want to be scared, probably, or he don't want to listen to my side of the story or whatever, or our side. But check this out, my Miss L. About to put this video real quick so you can we can watch it and then we can move on because I want to give people tangible evidence, right? People want to see evidence, right? So let's give them some evidence. Let me go back. This shit I posted on Facebook. I don't know if you saw this. I'm having some trouble, man. I started it live really good, and out of nowhere, man, my freaking life just went off. Like
Well,
it
I
froze.
noticed that even when I type certain shit on the YouTube chat and I go to
Mm.
post it, it won't let me post sometimes. Like depending what I'm saying, you know, like
Yeah, you see, like right.
uh, there's a lot of censorship going around, man. The algorithm is getting a lot fucking better, and with the quarantine that's going down, they really cracking down, bro. Really cracking down.
Yeah, they say they're about to be a. Oh, check this out, man. I got a video, a powerful video. I don't even know if you noticed this, but Trump signed a bill. Man, this bill. Listen, while everybody's on quarantine doing all this shit, Trump is passing bills to accelerate the building of 5G towers. No matter if they have regulations or none of that, they don't have to pass regulations or none of that. All they have to do is just have the money to build a tower. It's like a free for all over here in the United States right now because we're trying to catch up with China. And what they do is instead of telling the people the truth, because the people probably not going to go along with it, you know what I mean? What they do is they spread all these fake news. Now, uh, I got the video already set up. Okay, I'm about to put the video. I'm about to share. I think I share it already. Can you see it?
I'll tell you right now. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, I'm about to I'm about to press play real quick, and so you can hear it.
This is one of 250,000 workers said gets too close to these
Can you hear it?
antennas. Gas is an open microwave and can cause eye damage, sterility, and cognitive damages. What we're going to go do, well, I'm going to show you the invisible footprint of these potentially hazardous areas that workers don't see. Profound has a $20,000 meter that measures the RF frequency. An RF frequency over 20% can injure people. Over 100% can burn someone. The public is being warned to stay away from these death towers after it was discovered that many are operating above regulation safety limits. These death towers are much more dangerous than the public is made aware of. And this latest revelation is just staggering. 250,000 workers every year are burned, injured by the radiation coming from these towers. They display symptoms of radiation poisoning. And this is on top of the numerous cancer clusters that are being reported across the nation from elementary schools to universities. It is a mass extinction event unfolding before our very eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And these towers are going up everywhere. And this administration is nowhere to be found, except what you know is that they are supporting the rollout of 5G in every town, on every farm. They say you can love this president, but you can certainly wonder why they're rolling out the 5G, knowing that there is no evidence.
Look at this, Miss Al. Miss Al,
In fact,
want you to look at this real quick. You don't even need the audio for this. Are you looking at the thing?
Misael is there? I didn't even see him.
You see that lady, right?
Yeah.
See the lady? Look at her face. Look out of nowhere. Look, she start bleeding.
Wow.
Look at the guy recording. Look, he bleeding too.
Wow.
See what he telling you right now. You can go because I want to move on because my fucking Facebook is fucking. I don't know what the fuck going on with Facebook, man. My Facebook is fucking up bad. I don't know what the
They,
hell going on.
they,
Uh,
telling you they're gonna start cracking down on us on Facebook. That's the next thing.
Most definitely. But yeah, we gotta get ready for that, man. Well, so what they trying to do on this video is trying to show you how radiation get people sick. All right. So now the symptoms could be on brain damaging, right? Radiation poisoning, which is there's actually a testing for that. All right. Now you can get burned from it, right? Now you can feel dizzy. Now another thing that I want to bring up is the shortness of breath. How many people are being restricted from going to radiative areas in Japan where the bomb was dropped because the area is contaminated and the air is contaminated and you can't actually breathe. Another thing that I want to bring up, this is tangible evidence, but there's people doing this. Let me share it. All right. Let me share it. Does radiation does radiation cause shortness of breath? Hey, you can ask all the million and all the millions upon millions of people that are being treated in therapy or respiratory system with radiation therapy. It says shortness of breath, having a radiotherapy to the chest can cause shortness of breath during and after the radiotherapy. Shortness of breath will usually improve a few weeks after the treatment, but some people it can continue long term. Okay, okay. So radiation can actually cause shortness of breath, and as
Yep.
you adapt to the situation or adapt to the therapy, you can breathe better or you can stay in the same spot, which for me could be used as a virus, right? Because I can tell people, okay, you got shortness of breath, you got this and that, because the towels are being turned on, right? And what I do is I make a fake test that will actually instead of testing for that virus, it will test for radiation, but motherfuckers won't know about it. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm testing for poisoning radiation, and people think I'm actually testing for COVID-19. You know what I mean? And the shortness of breath can either improve or stay the same by that time. Okay, this is tangible evidence. This is shit you
Absolutely.
can look up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's
Motherfuckers
true,
don't.
bro. That shit is crazy. Because when they show it like that, and now you see what the effects do without you even noticing, and you don't even know what your body is going through. Because have you ever like gone somewhere and you just felt like a surge of like electricity,
Yeah,
like a pulse out of nowhere,
yeah,
and you just like, yo, what the fuck, and your head is like a little wheezy and shit, like a little off.
right,
That to me, that's got to be somewhere with the 5G,
right.
Hey, what?
It
because you
and
feel those effects right away. Like that shit is instantaneously. That shit just hits you.
exactly. So you think these motherfuckers, man, they're not dumb. See, this is what vegan warriors don't understand sometimes, man. This war, there is no virus. There you go, Jay. You right. This
But you know how
war,
you know how vegan is.
Yeah, he just old school. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it. And he say, no, you motherfuckers, you motherfuckers, what he was talking about, he said, you motherfuckers are coming with theory. I need facts. What more facts do you need that the 5G towers can actually cause them symptoms? And he was talking about another thing that people talk about, not him only. You know what I mean? Because I'm not throwing him under the bus like that. But another thing that the people was talking about is, oh, so what about Africa? There is people in Africa that that are sick, and there's no 5G over there. There is
But
5G in
yep.
Africa.
And then there's a lot more vaccinations in Africa.
You feel me?
So
Like,
they play it a different. It's all right. So they present their diseases differently in different places. So you can't try to make the connection. But we're all going through the same fucking symptoms. So it's all the same shit.
right. So it's like how everybody got the symptoms, and some people that got illnesses, like a bunch of illnesses and whatever, can defeat these virus. And then you say that people that never had disease will die. Bro, there
Yep.
is people, there is, you know what I'm saying? Like there is cases, right? There's cases that there is old mans that have symptoms that have like respiratory system problems. They got diabetes and a bunch of shit, and they beat the coronavirus. And you gonna tell me that a full grown healthy man is not gonna beat it?
Exactly.
Oh man,
Exactly. Bro,
that
remember when
makes
I
no damn sense.
you know what bugs me out the most? And this man, remember when I told you my kid's mom's a nurse? She was like, she's gotten people come in, test
Mhm.
positive for COVID-19, but not show any symptoms. And remember when Bro Sanchez was going on Jabari yesterday, talking about, oh, somebody got this symptom, somebody got that symptom. Like, this is like the most gangster's disease because it gives you all these crazy shit. Like
Right,
it's they're not giving you nothing tangible for it, which is what's putting everybody in hysteria and making people believe it because it's too much going on for a virus.
right. It's way too much going on. This is the this is why I don't fucking believe the system, man, and I'm never gonna believe him because I can go not right now, right, and I own a clinic, right. All I had to do is buy the test from the COVID-19. I don't know where that test come from. You know what I mean? I don't know what that test composed of. You know what I mean? So it could be composed of tracking poison radiation, and we don't know it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like it will be
And
like, yep, these motherfuckers is really radiating right inside the body. You know what I'm saying? So it's
yep.
like, oh, you got the COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? But check this
And
out. I mean, Raphael, I'm about to put this video real quick, so you can hear this. If you wanna subscribe to the brother too, his name is Donut. Is hold on, his name is Donut Factory. He actually make a really good video 4 days ago about this bill that Trump just passed a couple of days ago. Now let me
I
cause
got
this
you.
shit.
Before you play it though, remember when I showed you that video about Bill Gates? And now that you're saying about testing for radiation instead of when they say they're testing for COVID-19. In the video, remember Bill Gates is saying he wants to, instead of people going to the hospital, he rather send the test kits to everybody's house. They test themselves and send the test kit out. So that to
Mm,
me opens my mind and tells me now that tells them how much radiation per zone, because they're gonna put everything in zones, is
mm,
getting, and where they gotta turn it up, where they gotta tweak it, shit like that.
that's some powerful shit. What you said right there.
You know, so basically we're testing ourselves for the radiation, not knowing, and we're sending the information back, helping them continue their destruction towards us.
Right, the guinea pig. You know what I'm saying? We're the guinea pig, and this is
Hmm.
why this is that's so deep what you just said, because now they can come out with regulations on where to put the 5Gs and shit. You know what I mean?
And where to
Like,
keep it up stronger. You know,
yeah, that is so fucking deep, bro. Now hold on, let me put this bill real quick
I
so
want to
you
see
can
it.
hear it real quick.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Can you hear it?
It's a little low.
World War III internet
Hold on,
shutdown. Trump
let me see.
just signed to release this yesterday, and it really went underneath the radar. National Strategy to Secure 5G of the United States of America, March
That's good.
2020. This
Okay.
came out yesterday on the 25th, and it's about the 5G rollout and signed by Donald Trump. Now, before I get into this, we are going to have an internet shutdown. The government is going to shut down the internet. And I'll go into these articles, but click that link below. I have a newsletter, so if the internet does get shut down, so they suppress information, just like how they're keeping everyone inside, so we don't see all the tanks rolling into our cities. Click that newsletter, and this will secure a way for us to get information out to you. Surging traffic is slowing down our internet. This came out today on March 26th. The internet is slowing down, and a lot of mainstream media, this was on the top of the Drudge Report, with internet usage surging, companies are scrambling to keep it all running. What are companies like Netflix, who came out with Pandemic right before this pandemic happened, just weeks before? Google, who the CEO stepped down just months before the virus happened in the market crash. T-Mobile, the leader of 5G, and Comcast doing to keep people online during the coronavirus. They're pushing that the internet is going to get shut down, that it's running slower, although my internet's been running fine and it hasn't been running slower. But if we look at the top of the Drudge Report, which is a popular conservative news, slowing down is the top. It's something that they're pushing into our minds now. And the National Guard being rolled out and all the military out on the streets, they have generators with all these tanks that are coming into our towns so they can power up the 5G during the internet shutdown. So Trump came out with this yesterday, and it really went underneath the radar. I don't see anyone talking about it, and we're going to dive into what it is talking about. My fellow Americans, 5G will be primary driver of our nation's prosperity and security in the 21st century. Throughout this entire 5-page, very short document, it repeats the same thing over and over again. It's for our prosperity and security.
See, Raphael. See how he keep repeating prosperity on the bill.
Yep.
My
Yep.
nigga,
But
listen,
that's the
my
wordplay that
hair,
they do
yeah, my hair
to
is
make
sticking
you
up.
think it's good. Yeah, to make you think it's good. You know,
It is
it'll bring
fucking
prosperity.
right. And this is the thing. You heard that they are bringing generators. You know what I'm saying? We
Yep.
along with what's it called? Along with military trucks and vehicle, so they
Hmm.
can power the 5G while we are in the internet lockdown.
Yep. That's exactly what's gonna happen. You know how that QAnon nigga
Mm-hmm.
that everybody's talking about now?
Mm-hmm.
I have a good friend that follows him very, very closely, and he's a big supporter of him. And he even told me, he said, "Listen, where in the next 2 weeks, he goes, he don't know, he doesn't know the exact date, but we're gonna go through a blackout, where everything is gonna be off." and there's gonna be no communication, and we're gonna be getting only like one channel on the TV, and that's gonna be like one news channel for everybody, just giving us constant updates of what's going on.
Mm.
And
Oh
I think
damn,
that's
that shit
that's when they
crazy.
that's yeah, I think that's when they want to see how the population is gonna react to that.
Man, they gonna have to drive me. They gonna drive me crazy, bro.
Yep.
They gonna
I went
fucking
out.
drive me
I
crazy.
bought walkie talkies, like, so that my kid's mom can have one, because I live like 6 blocks away from my kids. So I
Right.
got walkie talkies just in case something happens while I'm home. I can just radio them right away, let them know.
We need to get one world, one hood to man. Listen, we need to get this nigga to.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, bro.
what he can do now that the conscious community is growing and we're getting bigger. What he could do, and I think it'll help a lot of people. And what he's doing already is fucking great. Where he's teaching people how to make the Gary Destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
What he should start doing is mass producing it himself and selling
Mm.
it. Because I
Mm.
know motherfuckers that will buy a shitload of them shits.
Oh yeah, I will. I will definitely buy a bunch of them. But
Hell
I'd
yeah.
rather. I'd rather make it myself. That's the thing, man. I
No,
wish I could have.
of course. But the thing is, do you do we have the time, and can we get the tools right now?
Right. It's like it's a dual. It's like a battle between time and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
It's one of those where, like, yeah, we did get warnings about something like this happening. We did talk about it all the time, but this shit came one, two, three, four, five. Like, there was no red light, there was no yellow light. This shit was just green and go.
Man, this
You know.
nigga Sanchez. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. This nigga Sanchez, he's a fucking prophet, bro.
Yeah,
He is a fucking prophet, bro.
he called it out,
No,
man.
you know how many years he be calling this shit out?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Long time. Long time, man. Long time. Long time.
Man, oh my goodness.
It just came too fast for what we expected.
Yeah, way too fast.
It
Faster
came
than
too.
we expected. But this is the thing. We shouldn't even be what's it called? Surprised. You know why? Because they was teaching us about Agenda 2021 for a long motherfucking time, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's very true.
Like I've been hearing Agenda 2021 since 2014 or 13 or something like that.
And what's crazy is, all our lives we be hearing about these countries where is a dictatorship, and niggas can't do this. If you live in North Korea, there's so many restrictions, and we as Americans are like, nah, fuck that shit. We ain't going through that shit. Fuck out of here. You meet her.
Man, we're in the same situation now.
Same situation.
Everybody in the same situation. All these motherfuckers burlándose de uno. Ah, tú estás loco, tú estás loco, tú estás loco. Who the crazy now?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Let me put the video real quick. I want to know if you hearing it?
Yeah, yeah.
Freedom for
Okay.
It just went low.
Okay, what about now?
A little higher.
The military
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
document talking about how 5G is a weapon. They need to dominate it before other countries dominate it, like China's doing right now. Whoever dominates 5G will dominate the world. And this is probably why they have everybody inside scared of the coronavirus as they roll out 5G. And the question I have to ask, and I'm not denying that it's not real or fake or a hoax, coronavirus, but have you seen anybody on Facebook post like, hey, rest in peace to my friend who got coronavirus? Or pray for my friend I haven't seen anybody or know of anybody who has it. It's just a question I'm asking. Um, how about you? Put your comments in the box below. Facilitating domestic 5G rollout. This was the main reason for this article is for a domestic 5G rollout. Now that's what they're doing right now. Everyone's locked inside under martial law. All casinos are all shut down in Las Vegas. All the cities are shut down in the state shut down because they're implementing 5G. And this goes into that we need to roll out 5G for us and our allies. He also says that having our allies roll out 5G is just as important as us. So all our allies are also um, trapped in their homes, military on the street, rolling out 5G all over the planet because this is just new stage space. This is the new war that we are entering into. Something that FCC meant to accelerate 5G rollout in U.S. This came out last year. FCC funds to connect rural areas. They really were pushing it for 5G to be in rural areas. 5G as in the fifth generation, wholly different frequency than 4G. It's just called 5G because it's the fifth generation of this technology that's very old, and we're getting to some Wikipedia documents. Now, this has been around since the 70s.
See, hold on.
You heard what he
See what
said?
he said, Raphael?
Yeah, he said it's been around since the 70s, bro.
Since the 70s. What did I told you about my job, man?
Yeah, you did say that shit about the with the bus company.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you, these niggas be. Oh my goodness, bro. Bro,
That's
they be setting us
crazy.
for failure, bro. They be setting niggas for failure, bro. If 5G is doing that as a massive scale, where you have to think about this, Rafael. If 5G is doing all these damage as a massive scale right now, that you even have to fake a virus, imagine what would it do to you when they put you on an ambulance and you fucked up.
Yep. That's probably why
Niggas,
a lot of niggas died on the ambulance.
a lot of niggas dying on the ambulance, don't even know that the 5G was there.
That dead on arrival shit.
Man, come on, man. Hold on, let me keep playing this, man, because
That's
it's
crazy.
it's really crazy. I don't even want to fearmonger nobody or whatever, but this is the truth, man. We here, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Over and over again because it's
Let me know if you can
constantly
hear it.
here.
Nah, it's low again.
Right about there.
States and like-minded countries will be
That's good.
Okay.
I don't hear anything now.
see
Right
our
about now.
allies shutting down as well.
A little higher.
As well. Now,
That's good.
in the 70s, they had ELF, ELF, extremely low frequency, and this had something to do with the Soviets, where they were intercepting our radio bands, low frequencies that we use, really very deep man-made communication systems. Those waves can penetrate seawater, penetrate useful submarines. A few nations have built military ELF transmitters to transmit signals to submerged submarines. What I'm trying to get into is that there's been these wave frequencies since the 70s, probably before then as well. And this is how advanced we are now, that we're at this 5G level. And also, don't forget about HARP, which also uses high frequency transmitters. The administration will facilitate the accelerated development and rollout of necessary electronic and information communications infrastructure here in the United States. this is so fast. The coronavirus is the cover up for this military a world war. The former secretary on 5G security conference last year. Now, there's a lot of studies on the human genome and how you can change it, change your DNA, and this goes into mind control and how you can, you know, for frequency, you can actually change DNA. So, you run why people are getting sick, or they can 5G for mind control. So, they got your tinfoil hats, everybody.
Mm.
Shit's gonna get crazy. Here's
Straight mind control.
Mm-hmm.
something called the World Encyclopedia in its writings, which was pretty much Google, AI, and this 5G network. So I thought it was interesting, and maybe I'll show you this quote that you can read on your SoundCloud, maybe on quote, and he talks about it being world brain, and he said this at a lecture. And now let's not forget that
Hold
Elon
on, I want to read this quote real quick.
with
I want to read this quote real quick. I want to pass that. He said, "I want to suggest." Oh shit! And let me put it over here.
N1. And now let's not forget that Elon
Hold on.
Musk
Technical
was
difficulties.
pretty.
He said, "Let me put it." He said, "I want to suggest that something. I want to suggest that's. Hold on. Why is this keep going? Okay." He say, "I want to suggest that some things and new social organizations, a new institution, which for a time I should call War and Encyclopedia. This War Encyclopedia would be the mental background of everything intelligence man in the world. Look, bro, the mental background of every intelligence man in the world. What the fuck do we argue with a nigga talking about facts? We go to the encyclopedia of Google, bruh.
Yep. And
We
what they're gonna
go
do
to-
is upload all that into your head, and that's the only information you ever gonna get. What they got.
right. It's a intelligent man in the world, right? Such encyclopedia will play the role of an on dogmatic Bible to work culture. It will do just what are scatter and disorders. Hold on. It will do it will do just what our scattered and disoriented intellectual organization of today fall short of doing. It would help the world together mentally. It would compose man to come to terms with another. So basically, what they doing is, let's say me and you have a have a disagreement on something, right? Well, so what they can do is actually download, right, your thoughts and your train of thoughts to my train of thoughts, so I will understand you, and now we both gonna have a same understanding. You know what I mean? Which means is overriding your thinking, your emotions, and who you are as an essence, right? This is why motherfuckers get mad and start getting really loud when the motherfucker tell them what to do or whatever. You feel me? If I have an argument right now with Misael or Raphael, you know what I'm saying, whoever, you gonna get loud because your mind is not allowing me to enter your mind and trying to control it. Now, sometimes you can be loud of ignorance, and that's truth. But hey, everybody's truth is different. You know what I mean? Why would I change your truth if you think that's your truth? As long as I understand that that's your truth and I got my truth, we can survive and coexist together because we are human beings. But they don't believe that. They believe we are cave animals that we need to be tempted and controlled at all times. This shit is crazy. Now let me see if you can still hear this Raphael. Let me know.
No oigo nada.
You are you are can you hear it?
Nah.
What about now?
Nope.
What about now?
A little better.
Hmm. What about now?
Nah.
Yeah. What about?
It's still low.
Let me know when you can. I'm trying to. Damn, you can hear it.
Maybe I'll.
You can hear it. Oh man, people, he just left. Let me know in the chat if you can hear this.
The world brain.
Most Kanadomi, what's up, man? What's up, Misael? Anybody welcome to the panel if they want
Just
to.
came out.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know. That shit dropped me off.
Oh, that's crazy.
Put in the link coming soon. We're just gonna chip you in
I
your
know.
brain.
Y'all can hear
Elon
it.
Musk says, awesome.
Yeah, I hear it better now.
Okay, let me.
Robin.
Is he low? Is he okay?
It went back low.
What about now?
I noticed beginning when she's waking up
Yeah.
That's,
Right there?
yeah.
Okay. Let me go back so
and
y'all can
I
hear.
noticed Elon Musk
Peace to everybody in the chat too, yo.
Mm.
and I noticed programming in it, and no one really pointed out. But in the beginning, where she's waking up from her matrix cube that she's living in, it's called a neural link, a neural visor link, so neural link. So this is just slow programming for
Yo, that's twice the shit.
share this video and subscribe and ring the bell. A lot of the videos are being suppressed, so subscribe and ring the bell to get updates. Yeah, this internet shutdown coming. Please go subscribe to the newsletter. Click the link below. Subscribe to the newsletter. This is the way we can get information out to you. during shutdown of the internet or the shutdown of YouTube, Facebook, or social media, something big to happen. So go and do that now. Everybody have a good day, and YouTube.
Okay. Uh, you guys heard that last part about Prometheus and whatever?
I didn't get the
Um.
last part.
Okay, so now he got a channel. His channel is let me put it back. His channel is Donut Donut Factory. Is right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. There is a link on the video that is how we can pass information between us, basically, when the internet shut down, because they about to shut this shit down. I'm talking about YouTube, every platform that allows you to speak and have your own content is gonna be eradicated. Now I don't know when this is gonna happen, but Rafael was here when he was talking about the bill that the president signed about the 5G towers and how it's gonna be an internet blackout and an actual shutdown of the light. Now, Rafael, if you want to go into and say tell Fake Planet, what is it that your friend said about you was telling me about they're gonna pass one channel? Um
Yeah, my boy who follows QAnon and all that information stuff that's coming out on the politics side. He was telling me, we're gonna have, coming up soon, probably within the next 2 weeks, because with the next 2 weeks coming is when we're supposed to hit our peak with the coronavirus as well. So that'll even be a more of a quarantine lockdown, and we're gonna go dark for about 10 days plus, where you probably only have one channel on the TV, and that'll be a single broadcast coming from the government, just giving you updates about what's going on. But you got to keep yourself inside. I don't know if you guys remember those like old 1950 music movies where they showed families going into their bunkers because of the Cuban Missile Crisis and stuff like that, and where they'll have that one TV in there, and it's just broadcasting one channel, and it's just one guy giving news, basically programming.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I know
And
exactly what
yep,
you're talking about. You
and
got
that and
a really a beep at the
uh huh,
first, and then the guy start talking.
yep. And it's, to me, that's what I feel like is gonna happen. We're not gonna be in a bunker, but we're gonna be in our houses, and that's what it's gonna be.
Right. And it's not. See, this is why people get mixed up between movies and reality. Movies actually give you reality, like like you say. We're not gonna be on no fucking bunker. We're not gonna be in the street shooting each others or shooting zombies, like they say. You know what I'm saying? That's exaggerating the truth. But what's the
Exactly.
truth about this is that you actually gonna be on lockdown,
Yep.
whether
That
you
that's
like it or not. You know what I
that
mean?
that's the truth and the lie. They gotta give you both.
Hmm. That's the thing. Yeah, people think that Resident Evil, no, that shit is gonna be, is that shit real? This is this and that. Listen, man, Resident Evil is just giving you truth and a lie. And if
Yep.
you cannot define the line between fantasy and the truth, that's when they gonna lose you. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's when they gonna have your control because you're preparing for a whole different thing that you're not expecting.
Yep.
You're not
Exactly.
expecting that you're gonna have your house still, but you cannot get out of your house. You know what I mean? You're not expecting that. You're expecting a bunch of things that happen and government officials to come to your house and do a bunch of shit. And that, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, it's not that deep. All they have to do is get you in control. As soon as your body is in the place that they want you to be, they don't give a fuck about nothing else.
Yep.
You can do whatever the fuck you want in your house. You can be on your house exposing the truth like we doing right now. You can be at your house watching TV. You can be at your house doing a bunch of shit that they don't even know about. But they have you where they want you at, which is inside.
Just a
That's
fact.
the real end game.
Yep. That's the end game right there. Stay the fuck inside.
Say the fuck is that? Ain't no and once again I'm gonna go back to the topic because I we fell off a little bit of the topic. But coming back into the topic, this pandemic and these virus can be fake. It's simple as that. You got 5G towers giving motherfuckers flu, giving motherfuckers red bloody nose. You saw it, Raphael, on that video.
Yep.
If y'all want to go back, bloody
That
nose
shit happened right away too. Boom.
right away.
And when
That
and
motherfucker.
when they show the guy showing the emitter,
Oh yeah. That's
that shit
another
was
thing.
crazy.
Yeah, that's another thing, dude. He was talking about the meters. Motherfuckers say that motherfuckers be like, oh, it's not that deep. Look, my meter is not getting it. It's because you getting a magnetic meter from Home Depot. That's not actually what do you really need radiation meters for to do constructions for what? Tell
For
me for
what?
what? You know
For
what I'm
what?
saying? You are not gonna get it because that's
How
not
radioactive is my piece of wood?
right. You feel me? So magnetic meters and radioactive meters are two different things.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers is coming on the internet talking about these conspiracy theories. I said fake. Man, listen, you don't even have the right meter, bro. So what
Yep.
are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? The symptoms that the coronavirus is giving is the same symptoms that you can get from radiation. I just show y'all. Can y'all just go to you or Google or wherever or watch a video about a doctor telling you about shortness of respiratory, shortness of breathing, right? While you having radiotherapy, the word is giving you they're giving you the answer. Radiotherapy is giving you shortness of breathing or breath. Why do you think these birds are, man? Listen, what bro Sanchez was talking about, man, is some true shit. When he was saying that they were breaking into the fifth heaven, which is Mercury. You know what I'm saying, bro? This is so deep because you got to think about how many birds have been dying lately, bro. Birds
Yeah.
up
That's
there.
I forgot where I heard that too. That they're somehow boosting mercury into us. You know.
Yeah, no, the bro Sanchez. This is what they say that bro Sanchez is doing esoteric knowledge when he say because he was talking about 4G being on the fourth heaven and
Yeah.
it'd be like Jupiter or whatever. I gotta watch it again because I watched it twice only. Uh, but then he was saying 5G is actually in the fifth heaven, which is actually controlling the is actually in the internet of things, right? 4G was the picture of things, right? So when you go to 4G, now you can no 3G was the picture of things, right? When you go to 3G, you can actually take pictures, videos, and all this and send it. Now, 4G is furthering that to actual real timing or real time, which is going live and all of this shit. Now, the
Yeah.
5G, which is the Internet of Things, is not actually the reality around you, but is actually the house, which is you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they crack the when they say when they like Bro Sanchez say when they talking about science breakthrough, they actually breaking through these seven heavens, bro. This shit is deep. This is not esoteric shit. Earths are
No, it is.
so much, bro.
And you know what I think about with that now?
What?
Um, fuck, I just lost it with the echo.
It's all right.
Oh, I got it now. I got it now. Um, with them basically terraforming the Earth,
Mm.
do you? And this is like a random question. Do you
Mm.
think they're preparing themselves to try to get to the next place, being their own gods, and we're suffering the consequences?
Yeah. What I really think about them as like they changing the planet is that what they doing is bringing the phone into the city, meaning like whenever you open a phone, you can see like the motherboard and whatever, and it actually look
Yeah.
like a city. Whenever you in a plane and you look at the city from a plane point of view, and it's at night,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean?
I, living in New York, flying in and out of the city. That's one. Every time even as a kid, I was always into computers and shit and science
Mm,
and all that. And I used to break apart computers and put them together and shit. And I remember as a kid when I used to even fly from DR coming back home, and we're coming over the city. It looked like a fucking grid, like a motherboard,
mm-hmm.
especially with the lights and how everything's lit up at
Right,
night and shit.
right.
And it always reminded me of that too, even as a kid.
Right. So now imagine you got the motherboard, right? And you seeing remind yourself about that, right? Now you open the phone and you see the motherboard, right? Now the only thing that you have with the motherboard is that is connected, which is giving power. So the motherboard is already in place, in power. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that they don't have is your monitor, which is the one that's projecting the image that you're seeing. You feel me? The only
Yeah, that's
thing that
true.
they need is the monitor. So you are the monitor. You are the house of it. So all they're doing is instead of you having the option of you having, I don't want a phone. You know what I'm saying? If you say you don't want a phone, it's all right. You don't have no phone. You all right. You still human being. You still walking around. Nobody control you. Nobody shit. Well, that's a lie because they can actually control and influence your environment to influence your action. So that's a lie though. But at least you got the option to say, yeah, I got a phone and now I don't. What they doing is making the phone the city. So now you don't have no saying on how if you want a phone or not. You fucking gonna have a phone. You know what I'm saying? Every
Yep,
everywhere do you go, they're gonna hear what you're talking about. Everywhere,
that's a fact.
like whenever you say this is how crazy 5G is gonna be, either this is probably gonna be 5G or 6G, you're gonna actually talk to the air and you're actually gonna telepathic. You're gonna think you're talking to motherfuckers telepathically. You
That's
feel me?
exactly. Yep, that's what's gonna happen.
But that's the internet of things. You know what I'm saying? The internet of things is your whole. It's like your whole essence. You know what I'm saying? What you is, because you gotta understand that everything that they have, even a computer, everything that we see around us that is technology, they took it out of our body, right? We understand it. So everything that they have around you, they took it either out of our bodies or earth or animals. Observation is really powerful, right? Because you can actually do things that resemble the human being, and sometimes you do machinery that actually do the work of the human being better than the human being.
Yeah.
But what happened when that machine actually talks like you, walks like you, looks like you, and think like you?
Yep. You don't know which is which anymore.
You ain't go. How do you want to know you yourself?
Yep.
And see, I'm not talking about my standpoint or your standpoint because you gotta understand we got it good. Why? Because at the end of the day, we gonna die one day. But our kids' generation and our grandkids' generation are gonna have a bad motherfucking childhood understanding themselves.
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
crazy how this
Yeah,
work.
we're there now.
You say what on Fake Planet?
I think we're there now. About we're the children under not understanding ourselves already.
Well,
Facts.
I think we're getting. I wouldn't say we're getting there, but I think I would say we're on a better track than the couple generations before us, because the ones that were on track, they've been wiped out, they've been on strangled, they've been on hold, they've been blocked out, and this information has been
Yeah,
coming out the last few years. And I would say, between, I'm 32. Okay, how old are you? Okay,
I'm 28.
28. How old are you? Fake
59.
59. So we got two in close age, one a little bit older, but this information's been coming out on blast now, as opposed to being suppressed the way it was before. And yeah, we got that because of the internet, and which they're gonna shut down in a bit because that's the only thing we got. But I would say, the generation of awakening is happening now, and it's not to a particular age because everybody's receiving it if you're able to tap into that frequency.
Mm, that's true.
If if you're
That,
not ready to go into that frequency, you won't pick it up. Like I didn't get into flat Earth until 2017, and the only reason why I got into flat Earth and conspiracy theories was I was just watching videos, random videos about the slave trade, and then Dane Calloway popped up, and that's how I got into shit. You
mm,
feel me? And
mm,
it was because I started opening that frequency into learning as opposed to judging and putting my input from what I was taught. I was listening instead of regurgitating what was instilled in me.
mm-hmm. And
And
that's what's gonna liberate you. You know what I'm saying?
that's the frequency that opened me to start accepting information
Most
as
definitely.
opposed to being, shutting something out and being ignorant.
Most definitely. That's and my girl. We was talking about it yesterday because she was like, "Whoa, I cannot I cannot believe this is happening. I wish I was able to understand this quicker or catch it out quicker." And it's like I don't want to put the fault on the person, man, because we all got demons to fight with. You know what I'm saying? We all got this mentality that we have, and I cannot change you, and you cannot change me. Whether the only thing you can do is plant the seed. So all I
That's it.
do is trying to talk to people and plant a seed. Now the seed is going to grow on you regardless, because whether you are agreeing with me or not, all I'm doing is planting a seed. I'm not asking questions. I'm just telling you, yo, you need to get ready because things are gonna get ugly. Do you understand yourself? And you know what I'm saying? Like they start thinking, like you start thinking about yourself. What are things that I do that other people don't? Like what separate me from other people? You know what I'm saying? What make me K Gomez? What make me me? You know what I'm saying? And you start digging inside, and it's like you gotta understand, man. We all humans. We cannot let this machinery and this technology get through us, man. If you feel anger, let let your soul feel anger for a minute. Understand your soul, man. Understand your body. You know what I'm saying? Understand your body movement that you do whenever you do something or whenever you don't like something or you like something. If you feel happy or something, just let it be so you can understand you as a human being.
And it's good that you say that because all those emotions are energies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And energy cannot be created or destroyed. So if you keep that anger energy, it's not transforming into nothing different. So you build that energy
Oh,
and it
yeah.
becomes worse.
Right. And that build is like building a building in front of your face. Now you cannot see further than what you have to see because you got so
Hmm.
much built up energy that is blinding you from
Exactly.
seeing what you really is. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let it be. That's why I fuck with Bro San. When Bro Sanchez said he dynamic, which is you don't even know what you're gonna get from him. He don't give a fuck what you think about him, whether you think he's dumb or not. He's gonna
Hmm.
let you know who he is
That
for real.
that's and it's funny that you say that because yesterday I got into an argument with a good friend of mine that I've known over 20 years,
Mm,
and you see how you we follow each other on Facebook, and you see all this shit that I post on Facebook. He hit
most
me up on a private chat and was like, "Yo, you got to stop what you're doing, bro." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Not everybody wants to hear your information. There's a lot of weak-minded people. Nobody's listening to you." I said, "Bro, it's not about people listening. I said whether they take it as positive or negative, and like you said earlier, I'm planting the seed. What
mm-hmm.
they choose to do with it is their prerogative. But one day it's gonna click and they're gonna hit me back. And I've had a lot of friends do that since I started with all this, conscious stuff. I've been posting so much for so many years now that a lot of my friends now are like one. I've turned a few of my friends into flat earthers that used to argue with me hardcore. I'm talking about yo, calling me idiot and all this shit, like wilding on me because I'm a flat earther, and now they flat earthers.
See what I'm talking about? See what you plant that seed, and that
And
seed's
that's all
gonna
that.
grow.
And they would tell me, stop posting, stop this. I said, listen, it's not about what I do. It's about my message. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
hear it, you hear it. If you don't like it, keep scrolling. And then
Mm-hmm.
boom, the next day, yo, you were right. Oh my God, I didn't know. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, see, and that's the point
Right,
of being patient.
right. So you gotta understand. Yeah, like people gotta understand. That's another thing that I want to bring up. You bring up a really good point because I want to bring up what is called salvation, right? On the Bible, right? Now we all know that the Bible is a double sword and it can be used for good or for bad, right? We know the Bible got truth and a lie, right? Now I'm gonna tell you the lie that they tell you about salvation. Salvation actually is not what you think it is about a God choosing with his free will who he's gonna save. Meaning that if I'm a nigga that's always killing niggas in the street, shooting motherfuckers, raping motherfuckers, don't know what the fuck I'm going on, and I got Raphael over here, you know what I'm saying, building people, building little kids, trying to be helpful, trying to save this kid from the street or whatever, and God is gonna come and say, okay, I'm gonna choose to save I'm gonna choose to say K Gomez just because I want to. Okay, that don't work like that. There's repercussions that you gotta get from the bad thing that you're doing. God damn it. Salvation don't work like that. Salvation is so easy to understand. Only thing you gotta save yourself is from yourself, right? The
Yep.
only thing you can do for another dude to save him is to deliver a thought that could make him understand that it's not that bad.
Yep.
For example, like I said yesterday on drop panel, if Drop have a big ass wall in front of him and he cannot climb the wall and he's being frustrated from it, he can fathom because his kid is on the other side of the wall. He want to see his kid so bad. I want to see my kid. I want to see my kid. And then I come to him and I say, hey brother, maybe if you build a ladder, you can actually climb up. and see your son. See what I did there? I did not enter Drop's mind to create mind, but I delivered a thought that could make him go out of the negative state that he's in. That is called salvation. Whether Drop wanna get that, whether Drop wanna get that message, it's up to him. It's not up to me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers make all this shit, all this deep, man. Listen, there is the doctrine of salvation, the doctrine of the humankind, the doctrine of creation. All these three doctrines are in the Bible. They created it. See, if you reading the Bible and you don't understand these three doctrines either, why are you reading the Bible? Because you cannot differentiate what's fake and what's truth. A motherfucker is not
Right.
going to save you if you're doing bad things and I don't know where you say, "Oh, I'm sorry for everything I did. So I'm truly sorry." No, that's not how it works. Every action
I,
got an action, a reaction, or a positive. Every action got an action or I got a reaction or an opposite reaction. Okay, so every action that you make, it actually triggers something else. Even if I'm blinking, I'm actually triggering another action, which is energy. Salvation don't come from another being that you don't see. Salvation comes from you delivering that message to your brother that is in me.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Would you would you think it would be good to sum up salvation as treat others the way you would treat yourself?
That could be possible. That could be possible because if you treat yourself the right way, right, you might. Now this is the thing is a really double it's a double sword because you gotta understand too. Um, there is hold on there. Oh, Hugh, I'm gonna put you on real quick. Let me say this real quick. Um, what I'm trying to say is, that you can see me, right? There is stuff that I see on myself that you don't see, but there is things that I see on you that you don't see. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I might be treating you right and the right and treating you like I treat myself, but there is something that I see in you that you don't see on you because you are being you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give you an example because I was a street dude. I was in the street all the time. So there is stuff that I used to do back in the days, right? And my nigga will be yo, you gotta stop that shit, bro. And I'm like, bro, stop what? Yeah, bro, you driving people away when you start talking all that bullshit. I'm like, man, I ain't talking no bullshit. But you gotta understand, I'm being myself. But my body is seeing what you know what I'm saying? He's a third
Yeah.
person, he's seeing what is happening. So it's like there is things that I cannot see that another brother can tell me. And that's what I think is salvation. Because it's like he's planting the seed in there. It's up to you if you want to see it or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Salvation comes from self. Yes, it comes from self because you have to save yourself, right? But
Yeah.
I hope that answered your question.
No, no, yeah, no, definitely. Would salvation also come from experience?
Uh, yeah, it got a lot to do with experience of
That way you
what
can
you
advise and preach knowledge. That's something that you've gone through, and that you
right,
came off from a positive side from it, and you got the you feel that you've gotten the best solution from it. You know, stuff
right,
like that.
right, most definitely. This is the thing. What we call people, what we call wise people, is just like monks in China, right, and anywhere around the world. We call them wise, but why are they wise people? You must think and reflect
Yep.
on why are they so wise. And the reason these people are wise, and you can go and look up a bunch of documentaries or whatever about things. They are great observators. So if you fail on a puddle or full of water, they know they're not about to fall on that same puddle. That's being a wise ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that also delivers salvation. You know why? Because you are the guy that delivered that message of, oh, I fall on that puddle. Fuck, my leg hurt. Now you're seeing it and be like, fuck, if I fall on that puddle, my leg is gonna hurt too. So I'm gonna just walk around this motherfucker real quick. Boom. You save him from fucking up his leg. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's being
definitely.
wise. That's what I think. I don't
Definitely
know
not. I
what
definitely agree.
definitely. I don't know what fake planet. What's up, Huey, man? Huey on the building, my nigga. What's going on, man?
You repeat, what up, brother?
I don't know. He probably not there yet. Yeah, fake planet. You got something to say, man? Or fake planet, man?
Yeah,
What's up?
yeah, I know what you mean. Like you try to wake people up. You have to plant that seed. You
Most
can't
definitely.
be afraid. You can't be afraid to say what you think. If they
Most
think you're
definitely.
crazy, well, it's oh well.
And I've gotten to the point where I don't even go fuck if they think I'm crazy. If my baby mama think I'm crazy, who fuck it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's one of those. To me, even though her and I aren't together, if she thinks I'm crazy, that's the ultimate person right there. So if she thinks I'm crazy, everybody thinks I'm crazy. But whatever, I'm still gonna be me.
Most definitely. And this is the thing. Remember, Raphael. We all are reflections of ourselves. Not mentally, because you are you. There can't nobody take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? But we are reflections of ourselves. What I mean by that is like we all got two legs, we all got two hands, we all got a nose, we all got two ears, two eyes. You know what I'm saying? So these things is you. So sometimes when she talks to you, is actually reflecting what she is on you. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah,
crazy, blah 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 blah. But now she sit down somewhere, and I bet you she be thinking to herself like, "Yo, this nigga actually right." You feel me? Like my
you
girl is the same way, man. I'm telling you, like these girls are they're really emotional. So they let
yeah
you
you
know up front. You know what I mean?
yeah you want to hear something crazy real quick?
What's up?
My boy that does the QAnon stuff, right? That I told you earlier, he's a flat
Mm-hmm.
earther too, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's my son's godfather, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's my baby mom's cousin-in-law. So he's from her side of the family, right? So
Mm-hmm.
check this out. When I started becoming a flat earther, she thought, um, ya tú sabes, que soy un loco. I'm bugged out, right?
Right.
I kid you not, bro. A year into me being a flat earther, 3 months after we baptized my son and he became the godfather, keep in mind, he's on her side of the family, not mine. He
Okay.
becomes a flat earther.
Hmm. Hmm.
And she stopped,
Hmm.
for a couple months, she stopped shitting on me
That's crazy.
because she looks up to that man. He's an older dude. He's like 55, but he's a sweetheart, bro. Like he's got 5 kids, 4 kids of his own. He's he's a dad of all dads. Like I gave him props. He's the man. He's one of those dads. Like he's a dad,
Mm-hmm.
and he became a flat earther, and that
Mm-hmm.
bugged her out
That
because
that
now,
totally changed her reality, man. You feel me?
of course, because now the person that she beefs
Oh,
with on the side, me, is a flat earther, and now somebody that she looks up to is a
my
flat
bad,
Mo.
earther.
y'all. My bad. I was trying to get my mic
What's
straight.
what's
Y'all hear me?
good, Huey? Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah. Huey P in the building. What up?
Everything went out.
good.
Hmm?
How you doing, God?
Can you hear us, Huey?
Crazy.
Oh, you can't hear
Can
shit.
you hear us? Can you hear us?
Weird.
I don't think he can hear us. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yo,
She dealing with Nick. That's three
You ain't.
parties.
Yo, can you hear us?
My everything froze up. This nigga whole shit froze up. His mouth. Or the computer.
Hey, he don't know we listening to his ass. This nigga Huey retarded. Hey,
Yo,
Huey,
this
come
nigga
back.
funny.
Wow.
I'ma put it on the chat so he can hear. Let me see.
Shit, everything froze.
He say this nigga shit is for.
Oh, that was funny.
Let me see. Yo, Huey, can you hear us? Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
That's the internet, man. Remember that guy said that shit's slowing down.
Yeah, that shit.
Peace. How you doing? How you doing, great brother?
Oh, okay. You can hear us now, brother?
How you doing, bro? This pretty, bro. What's going on with you, brother? One of my people,
Oh, he on the phone or some shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him out real quick. Whenever he let me see. He went out.
He right here. I'm gonna let him talk to you.
God damn it. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear? Okay, everybody can hear me? Anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, man. Now what the hell was this? Well, I got two Raphaels in here.
That's crazy.
What the hell is going on, bro? Did you
Yo,
see this, Raphael?
it kicked. Yeah, I see it right now. It kicked me out. So, all right, let me leave and come back.
What the fuck is going on? Motherfuckers is really fucking with my shit. Peace, Chris. Call me if you want. You wanna?
We good.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. Yep, I can hear you perfectly. Planet, fake planet. If
I,
you wanna say something, man, you.
I think, can we
There's a
all
bad
agree
echo.
that I think we can agree that this is all planned, this pandemic, right?
Most definitely is a plan.
Absolutely.
So,
This is their way to
yeah.
collapse the economy, start getting out the
So,
middle class.
now, all these people are coming out, celebrities, elites, and that coming out saying they have coronavirus and they look fine, and they just, they just killed a bunch of people in old folks' homes and blamed coronavirus, and now the coronavirus is actually something in your body that fights disease. So everybody has it, right? So now it's kind of it's going to be like probably the what do you call it, the flu that they had after the First World War, where it was the same thing, that that people violated the quarantines and that, so then they brought out the military grade bacteria. That's what they bring out to kill everybody. So it's the soldiers that are the people that are, when you're lined up in the store to go into the store, there's somebody standing there breathing on everybody when they go by. That's the military guy that they give the fucking pneumonia or bacteria to or whatever, and that's the soldiers what they used to spread to kill everybody.
Mm. So what do you think? You think is the coronavirus is like is the made up name, but it's kind of like it's like pneumonia on steroids. That's what you. That's what you
Yeah,
try.
the coronavirus is nothing. It's like, see those pictures they show on the main TV, the
Mm-hmm.
crazy little balls with the little fucking mushrooms coming out of them, little triangles and shit. They all look different. Like, it's bullshit. It looks like something that's already in your body that your body uses to fight disease. So they're gonna say your coronavirus that everybody has in their body that fights disease in the body is a disease.
Mm. Right, but you still have it. Like it's on your body, so it like it shouldn't be killing motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so technically everybody has the quote unquote coronavirus in their body. It's part of your body.
Right.
They're
Oh, I
right.
heard that too. I heard that
So
too. I don't know
so
where.
it's they're gonna use like, and now everybody's got masks. You can get sick, you can get pneumonia from wearing a mask. I
don't need nothing, bro.
at
I see it.
work
Mm-hmm.
at work sometimes I would wear a mask, if I'm doing dusty shit or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and you get that your builds up in the mask, and that's where the fucking pneumonia breeds. That's how you catch the fucking pneumonia that's gonna kill you, by wearing a fucking mask.
Right, because he stay there. It's like it's trapped in the mask.
Yeah, and it's stale air in there, and then now people lining up to go up, they have to line up outside the store and it's cold outside. That's how you get fucking pneumonia, by going from a cold place into a warm place.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that's another thing. I know this is a theory. I'm not. Listen. I'm gonna call out everything that is a theory. I'm gonna call it out. But you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers cannot just call everything that I say a theory when I have tangible evidence that these styles are actually fucking people up. And I have tangible evidence, and I prove tangible evidence that radiotherapy will actually shorten your breath, your breathing. So shortness of breath can come from radiation too, polluted
it, it
radiation.
makes it makes you weak. It
Any
makes you weak so the pneumonia can get in there, right?
exactly, bro. It is. Listen, it's so. And this is a theory. Like I said, was about to say. The rest it was a fact. I suppose that shit. That's a fact. I don't care. Anybody can come over here. We can argue about that shit. That's a fact. Everything that I'm saying, that was a fact. The paper that the president signed, that's a motherfucking fact. You can look it up. But this is my theory. 2019 was the second hottest year in within a hundred years. That's a fact. And 5G towers were being built and turned on 2019. That's a fact. Now, remember the theory that I not the theory, the fact that I showed y'all in one of the live when I was talking about the frog experiment, when I say that they turn the heat slowly and they fry you from within inside without you even noticing it, and that when you
Yeah, I
turn
remember that
really
shit.
okay, so that's a fact. But my theory is that 2019 was so hot because of these all these towers being turning on this frequency and this radiation. So what they do is a big ass microwave. So yeah, I gotta understand these motherfuckers believe in natural selection. So natural selection is the stronger will survive. All right, all right. He now connected. I don't know if that's him. Well, let me keep going. So natural selection means the stronger will survive. I mean, I don't believe in that, but they do. So that will take the point. That will take the mentality away of, oh, what about the people? And fuck that natural selection. So now people that are weak to this radioactive frequency, people that are super weak to the radioactive frequency are dying because of it, and they have to cover it up with some type of virus or whatever. But at the end of the day, the cause of death is probably radiation poisoning. I don't know. I don't know how many coronavirus patients have been tested of radiation poisoning. How many have you seen? How many have you even seen with the coronavirus? See, people are not asking this question. What if the government really care about the health of their population? The only thing that they need to do is take a coronavirus test and a radiation poisoning test and run them motherfucking tests on all the motherfuckers that they say that have died off of the COVID-19 too, and see how
Okay,
much radiation they have on their body.
okay, I'm gonna run an experiment.
You said
I'm
what?
gonna ask my kid's mom when I pick her up from work when she gets out if they're testing for any radiation and see what
I I can hear you, man.
you hear me now.
Yeah. What's up?
I said what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask my kid's mom is while they're testing for COVID-19 is they test for any radiation in the body and see what.
Mm, when you going hold on, cause I can't hear you for real, bro. Like it's
You hear me
cutting
now?
up. Is he only me on Fake Planet, or can you hear him too?
You hear me?
I hear him. I hear
Okay,
him.
what you say now, Raphael?
You hear me good?
Yeah, now how? Yeah, I heard you
What
now.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask my kid's mom when she gets from work from the
Hmm.
hospital to
Hmm.
see if they tested for any radiation to see what answer to me.
Yeah, yeah, that's a great no, that's a great experiment. That's a great experiment. Trying to do that. I don't know where can you get a radiation poisoning test,
I'm sure
but
they have
it,
some in the hospital.
yeah, they must have some somewhere.
They have to because they give you chemotherapy. They gotta monitor the radiation in the body before they fucking toast your ass.
Mm, mm.
So there's
They
something
might
to monitor.
they it might hey, if you do that, man, let me know because we going live with that shit.
No, definitely, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's true or not, then I was if it's not true, hey, I'm gonna shut my mouth up and I'm gonna say, hey, bro, I was wrong. But if I'm right, motherfuckers better stop playing with my shit.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
hell
Stop
yeah.
playing with people
To
like that are saying 5G is the problem.
the new street lights are part of the grid too. Like the new lights in the back lane here,
Hmm.
they're really harmful to plants and trees. You can see the effect it's having on the plants in the yard from these new lights that they
They're
caught up
really
in
harmful to plant.
the street.
Mm.
Yeah. Same
The,
here.
what's up, Hugh? Can you hear us?
Yeah, man, my bad, man. I was having some technical difficulties, bro.
It's all right, man. It's all good, man. What's good, man? Much love to the brother, man.
Much
To
Good,
the
love
bro.
to the
brother
guys,
God.
man. Much love to the guys. What up, Raphael? What it do? Plant Face. What it do, man? What up with y'all brothers, man? K Gomez. What up, man? Everybody in the
Yep.
chat. Y'all dropping gems, bro. It's always about you, K Gomez, bro. You know, like I could go at a nigga wrong, right? I could be, you know what was going on, right? I could be, but you know it's just sometimes you got to whoop your kid's ass and say, sit your motherfucking ass down sometime, right?
Right, right.
Right? When they not getting the message clear, when you not, if I came and asked you to say something, man, look, man, you seen the goddamn all this shit right here on the floor, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can you sweep up your room, clean up, get up and make your bed, bro? You feel what I'm saying? Go take
Hmm.
out the trash. When I come home, I want the yard cut. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
I came home.
And if he don't do it, he gonna get an ass whoop.
He's trying to come get whooped. I might not whoop your ass, but I'm coming for that ass. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to get that ass. Literally. I'm about to get on that ass. And if I tell a nigga I'm about to get on that ass, I'm on that ass because you coming for my ass, nigga. Literally. Because you trying to get on my ass, right? Which is getting on the nigga head. If a nigga was talking shit on the block, nigga, I said, nigga, when I see you, nigga, I'm getting on your motherfucking ass. I'm beating your ass, or I'm getting on your motherfucking head. Nigga, whatever it is. That mean I'm coming for you, boy. Look out, boy. I'm on your ass. Now, in terminology and shit we be going on. That shit sound gay if you think about it. It's a lot of gay talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of gay ass talking, right?
That's what they say. Yup. I know where you're coming
Why
from,
do
though.
another nigga want to get on another nigga's ass or get on his head, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's many ways that you can do it. Now, if you interpreting it the way that you interpreting it, I ain't got no way to tell how you telling it, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. It's all up to the mind to decipher it.
Fact. So if you deciphering it in your terminology, I can't feel no way because you feel a type of way. When I'm just telling you, look, homie, bro, look, y'all looking at this shit the wrong way. That's like right now, if I just came on the chat, was like, what up, Raphael, nigga, or whatever, woo, and I was like, K-Go, man, you a bitch ass nigga, fuck ass nigga, whatever, woo, just came on, niggas be like, what the fuck is going on? Right? Y'all up here building. So when people come at me with that smoke, right?
Right.
Facts. So if a nigga every time, my nigga, you sitting right here, you running the show. So you sitting back listening, nigga. K Gomez, truthfully, my nigga, do you think you see how hard I be going for niggas, bro?
Mm-hmm.
I've been going hard for the team off the gate, nigga. If any nigga say something to me, nigga, I'm going. I don't ask drop. None of these niggas that go over there, man, take care for me, man. Why ain't you protecting me, cocaine man? I'm on your platform. Don't let Raphael talk to me like bitches.
Right.
Like
I totally understand where you're coming from, man. At the end of the day, it all comes to self and self-understanding and self-control. If you cannot control yourself, then you know what I'm saying. Hey, to have control, you have to throw.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? So let's say, let me put it like this. I don't know if Raphael and Fake Planets is understanding me, but I'm gonna say it in different words later. But let me build with Huey real quick. Control, right? To have control, you have to have troll, right?
Hear me.
So if I'm trolling you, and you actually saying, man, I'm trolling me, I'm having control over you.
Talk, man, talk.
You feel me?
Talk, bro. Of a nigga
so it's like
he trolling you, he trying to control you, right?
Definitely. So it's like it's understandable where you're coming from, because at the end of the day, is your channel. You do whatever the fuck you want with your channel, and it's you. Ain't nobody gonna control you. I totally understand where you're coming from, and I'm the same way. My nigga, I cannot. Ain't nobody gonna come over here and tell me how to run my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Period, bro. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't be on Sanchez. You know how many niggas in the chat don't want me over there on Sanchez?
Right. No, there's a bunch of niggas that really go off on you, and I understand why they go off on you, because they're not on that type of they're not on that type of time yet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
They're not on that frequency to receive that message.
Right. Right. So I always be feeling, to me, when Yahweh be in that hot seat, bro, I'm used to being in that seat. You feel me? I'm used to sitting exactly where Yahweh sitting at, because that's how I'm treated everywhere I go. Because they can't hear the same shit that he do on my channel as what I'm doing on everybody else's channel, which is what? Telling them about what? A fucking spell. And these niggas be like, well, damn, it seemed like you were trying to put us in a spell. No, you dummy. I'm trying to do an exorcism on your ass.
So you can control yourself.
You can control yourself and stop giving control to everybody else. Yeah, baby. Yes, baby. You want to go out? You got to go put some shoes on. Go get change clothes and put shoes on. We're going to do some bike ride. Tell mommy put your clothes on, okay? All right.
That's the princess.
Just make me do what she want to do. But yeah, it smell weird. They spraying. Now my dude right here, my brother, right? He came out. We off of that. I just had to hit that point though, Keiko man, because you already able to be there though. But I done been. I just want to let you know, like, because I came at you yesterday, bro, but it wasn't coming at you, bro. I was literally telling you, my nigga, I ain't got no problem with you, bro. I ain't even said your name, bro. So if I don't say your name, do not put your foot in the shoe. I'm talking in general, and I was really talking in general for some other niggas that put their foot in the shoe. Not for
Mm-hmm.
you. You feel me? But by you doing it, it's able to allow me to prove my point. You feel me? Because I was trying to
Right.
prove to the young boy. I've been saying this before this nigga came around, bro. If you not in control of what I tell niggas about 0 point, which is the button pushing, everything comes to the point where you got to push that button. That's 0.
Mm-hmm.
You got to
Most
use
definitely.
one whole finger to do it. Or you got to take a whole body into it. You got to inhale a whole breath and release a whole pressure of it. You feel me? Same
Most
thing,
definitely.
bro. O and 1. Everything is about the operation of sex, going in and out or pushing on the button. When you go inside that womb, you trying to hit that button, which is the G spot. You trying to hit that spot so you can make her what? Turn on. You trying to turn her on, right?
Mm.
And that you say that when you talk, your words got to come out the windpipe, a hole.
Yes, Lord.
Check this out. It's a 0, but when it goes all the way down your body, it's actually shaped like a 1.
Yes,
You
Lord.
feel me?
Because it
Yeah.
gets flat, it's like flattened out. It gets flatlined. It didn't have to release the pressure. That's the same
Mm-hmm.
thing with that's the operation of breath in our eyes. See, when our eyes close, that's closed. 1. When you open it, it's a hole, which is still 1. One whole eye. You know what I mean? Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
0 and 1 is 1. It's like looking at the top of the straw in the hole, and then you looking at it from the outside of the bitch, and it's one straw with a hole at the bottom of the end. So it got a hole at the top is 1, and got a hole at the bottom, as above, so below.
Most definitely.
It'd be like
Most
when people
definitely.
draw the zero with the line in the middle.
Yes, the 0 and the 9 is the 1, the 9 in the middle. That's what make it the 0 to 9. And when it go the other way, it look like the 6. That's the trilogy, the 369.
Mm.
Yeah.
So check this out because now that you are in that point, I want to show something real quick. Let me see if I can get. I used to sell a little bit of weed back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Little dealer. So I want you to see this real quick. Whenever you let me put the let me open the camera so you can see that I have right like a bag or you can see a 1 right in there. So
Yes,
to
Lord.
make this tie or be tethered together, right? You got to make a uh going up and around, which is a lube or a loop,
Yep.
right?
Yes,
You know what I'm
Lord.
saying?
Yep.
So check this out. You put that loop, look at the 0 right there. Look at the 0.
Yep.
Now, to
The meeting
tie
point,
that
that
up
starting point.
together or have it tethered together, you
Hey, look,
making a what? A
look,
5-0.
look. Y'all still? That's the goddamn army. That's the army boys too. Right here in my yard, nigga. Look, facts, nigga. I tell you, they be watching me, nigga. They be right here, nigga. They right here over my head, nigga. Facts, nigga. Look. Nigga, they be right here all day, nigga. I swear to God, nigga, on my life. Ain't no airport base, none of that shit right here, nigga. But they fly past my house every day, nigga.
That's crazy.
That's
They
crazy,
fly right
bro.
past. They usually fly past my shit, nigga. They be right here, nigga, like this. I can see them looking out the motherfucker out the chopper, nigga. Facts, nigga.
That's how
That's
Cause
you know
crazy.
dude,
watching everybody.
what, nigga? They definitely watching us because our frequency that we peaking.
Yeah.
Facts. Major fact. That's major fact because we pushing out the energy. I'm telling you, everything that we are. This is my partner just said it, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off because you was going in with that. That's fucking hard. Go ahead, go back in. My bad. Go ahead.
It's all right, man.
I just had to
I
show y'all.
wanted well, you got the 1 right there, which is I'm teaching y'all the binary code. This is
Yep.
simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? Simple stuff that you probably do every day, which is tie and nut. Now you got a 1, right? Then you gotta have a loop, or you know what I'm saying? It's a code in a loop, right? So now you have a 0 coming, a 0 after the loop, right? And to make a nut, or make a tether, or breaking it together, right? You have the phi symbol, look, which is the one and the zero. You can see the one and the zero in the middle. You put it across the zero, and now you have, you know what I'm saying? You can have a nut that is right there, or newt,
A knot.
or what we
Knot
call
or nut.
newt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You
Nut,
see?
which is not. Yes.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? Simple stuff, man. If you cannot find the binary code, or whatever, what's it called? Idea that you have on your mind, if you cannot prove it in a small, simple scale, it's not the truth, my nigga.
Say it
Simple
again.
as that.
Say it again, bro.
Simple as that. If
Because
you cannot,
it didn't go back to the point. It didn't get to the whole point. It didn't come full circle, so it ain't gonna match up. That's why everybody be like, "Well, Huey, how do you be connecting all of everything? Because you gotta connect the dots. You got
mm,
the dots, or you'll
most
never see the
definitely.
whole picture. You'll be looking at half the picture. You will never know what the picture could be. Even if you just did the outline when you connect the dots." If you
Hmm.
only connect the dots on the outline, you ain't gonna see what's on the inside because you ain't connect the dots on the inside.
Most definitely. And I totally get you, bro. Like I say, if motherfuckers don't get you, is you know what I'm saying? It's up to them, man. Me personally, I know where you're coming from. You teach me about it. I'm not gonna lie about that. You actually teach me about it, and you know what I'm saying. Self control. I teach myself because that's me. You know what I'm saying. But when it comes to you teaching people how to self control themselves and take control of their mind, you actually doing a good job, man. And I don't want you to stop. You keep going because motherfuckers need to understand that they're in control of their reality.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm
Say that
saying?
shit, K. Say that shit. See, that's that shit that get me pumped up because you saying it. I don't have to say it, bro. Because look, if everybody can be controlling, like you was referencing drop, right? You was
Hmm.
referencing drop earlier, right? Don't nobody make us push the button but me, right? After I pushed the button to show you that I was here, it was up to you to let me up. Once you let me up, that's agreeing that you want me to come up here to speak, right? So if you come to my thing, that's the same thing that I'm agreeing to, right? Right?
Hmm.
So now, if that's the point, it's same thing that's happening right now. I'm not making Raphael that talk over me. You said, we responded, we able to cut each other off. Ain't nobody mad about it. Only thing that can make me mad about it is if I get mad. I can be mad right now for my own reasons, and you'll be like, well, why the fuck is you mad, Huey? I'm like, well, I'm mad. Now,
Right.
so that's what these niggas be doing. They be coming over there. They be mad. All you got to do is sit back, push the button. Don't say nothing. If you don't like it, push the button and get out the room and go put your energy somewhere else. Why is it so hard to push the button when you push the button to come here, but push your button to get out? Or push your mouth to shut the fuck up, or push your ears buttons to close your ears to hear what you're hearing, or say that wasn't meant for me. He didn't say Huey, he didn't say me. See what it is? Everybody start realizing that they are the same thing, which is I, you, and me. Right? This is so dope right here, right? Because it's like this. If I'm listening to a song on the radio and said, my love, do you ever dream of candy coated raindrops? Now, if I said me, right, I said my. In the car, you riding, you said my. So then the song related to who? To you
To
and
you.
young lady and everything that you going through. It made you put on a shoe because it said I, my, we, my love, and it was talking about your baby. You said, damn, that shit made me think about my girl. You feel me?
Most definitely.
Right?
Most definitely.
That's
Yup.
what magic. This is what magic is at. Where make these niggas celebrity songs get so big because they use I my. They don't say 50, or if they do say 50 cent, they referencing themselves so they can say 50 cent, nigga, I'm getting money and I'm doing for sure. And then they'll put an I so I can do it. And then everybody else will be like, because they all see through the whole I see an I. See, this is what they get with the Illuminati, because the Illuminati see through what? The all seeing what?
The
I.
ultimate I,
So
which
we
is you,
all, which is
which
you,
is me, which
and
is
we
everybody.
all see in it. We all see in I. And then you do that, you will become, which is I-L-L, ill, illuma, U-M, in it, and then you become illuminated.
Mm, this shit.
Because
This
you
shit.
become the I, and then once you realize that the L was the two Elohims, and you knew that you had a positive and a negative side, which is the good and the bad, which is the L that they always showed you in the cartoons when they showed you the good and bad angel, the Ella, Ellie. So they showed you two L's when they showed you the owl. Owl do it, the owl. And they showed it and they said I-L, and then they showed it the owl on a tree and put O-W-L. You feel me? So we don't
Yep.
understand spell of shit that don't mean shit, nothing at all, and we just be receiving a whole lot of messages that we don't know what the fuck we pushing because we under a fucking spell, and don't nobody want to unravel or unbreak the veil, which is the spell. If I look at the devil, which is the veil, you will realize what the veil was. The devil, the veil.
Most definitely. Hey, here we are. Let me say, what's up, Chris, man?
Shout out to the God, Chris. What up, God?
What's going on, brothers? How y'all doing?
Easy, man. Easy.
Not much, man. Over here trying to build. We was did you heard what I was going into earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Like, like I've been in, you know what I'm saying? Not only vegan warrior, other panels, and they actually trying to make it seem like the virus is not real. Like, no, the virus is real. Y'all motherfuckers crazy talking about this 5G. But then you go back, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, and Raphael can regurgitate. And no, I'm regurgitating this, but I don't know if you understood. These motherfuckers is actually they have videos of people with radiation on their body being burnt out. They have people that have blood running through their nose by this radiation that these towels are bringing. Another point that I brought too is whenever you get radio treatment, you actually get shortness of breath. So you cannot actually breathe the same whenever you are doing this radio treatment. You know what I'm saying? So all these symptoms can be tied up together to the 5G, and it can the only thing you got to do is brand and put in a label called the coronavirus. Now we got the thing that we don't got the thing because I don't believe in this, but the system believe on natural selection. This will allow them to all type of guilt that they have just to leave it up to nature basically, because natural selection is when you got weaker human beings that are not as stronger at the humans that are living, right? So if they turn on the switch and a bunch of people die, they could blame it on natural selection. Now the consciousness are clean. So now everything that they do, all the people that they kill, is all nothing because it's natural selection. People need to adapt to the world that they're building or they're going to perish. That's simple as that. Motherfuckers don't want to believe that the 5G is actually the main reason why our fellow brothers are failing. And another thing that I was building with Raphael right now was he's about to get a radiation poisoning test and trying to do it. Well, go ahead, Raphael. You go into that because I don't really remember. I don't want to.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can see if my kid's mom works in a hospital. I'm gonna ask them if they tested patients for any radiation along with the COVID test to see what's going on and to see what response he gives me,
Right.
and that way we get an internal view of what's going on. Because I had a thread on my Facebook, I shared it off with a friend, and she put a post saying, any of my medical friends can tell me their current situation. And if you read it on Facebook, you have some hospitals going through hell, some hospitals closing, there's no business, and some hospitals there's nothing going on.
Right.
And 2 days ago, the, Governor Cuomo in my city, New York, he said there's 160 hospitals in New York. That's a lot of hospitals. And he said we need more beds and we don't have enough room. Where
Mm.
the where's where are these people? If 160 hospitals are above 150% capacity, where are these people? You don't see them at testing site.
I don't know. I actually saw a guy in New York that went to this hospital that they say was full, and it was actually
Empty.
not full.
It was empty.
It's
It was
empty as
all
fuck.
empty.
It was empty.
Hospitals here in New York are sending people away. They're not even testing motherfuckers. I know a friend of mine yesterday, she worked in a hospital. She posted last night that she got sick. And the hospital told her, don't come back. And she worked for them. Instead of saying, come in, let us test you, let us administer medication, and start the process before it gets worse. Nah, stay home. Go through your symptoms, no medicine, nothing. Use over the counter crap to fuck you up and wait it out.
Right.
But then they're so busy, but they send it away. And the shit is nobody's got that story. But then you go to the hospital and but I think that's what they're doing for the media, so that the media can go to those hospitals and just show the packed ones.
Right. It's weird, man. It's that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, it's fucked up. I hope she can give me some information on that.
right. So, what you think about all this, Chris? What's your take on this?
Um, every time a new frequency is brought, there's always a virus or something that's going down. These viruses are patented, which means you have an inventor. Um, it's crazy how all the people that's coming down with coronaviruses are only coming down with the coronavirus in a quote unquote medical facility
Mm.
or in a place where they're testing. So we have to see what's actually really happening. Is it the coronavirus that they're really testing positive for, or is it the symptoms of a coronavirus that that they're getting tested for? And we have to think about the symptoms that it gives, and they're going to relate it to something that's common. So once you have something that's very common, you automatically test positive for um for this virus.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a big a big question right there. Like, oh, I ain't taking shit, so I ain't got shit. I ain't worried about it. I don't really get sick. I'm a
They're
healthy person,
testing
and
positive for symptoms.
I'm not testing positive for nothing. How about that?
And
How about that?
Oh, God.
But it's funny, yeah, how all this stuff started when when Trump face finally hit face of the US for the trade wars. and all of a sudden this shit start happening. I think it's just a higher up of a connection between the dark governments or shadow governments that's together, that's doing shit. And regardless if it's US or China, both of them are the fucking blame right now. So and all the other countries along with it that have 5G towers up. My question for them is, if the 5G towers is like really affecting the people, why would you build something to put something up to defect the people and keep it up while saying that, oh, now it's a virus that's out? No, nigga, it's the towers. Chop them bitches down or reconstruct them bitches to where it's not affecting. Or now we know for sure you're doing something to have some type of control over the people. Simple.
Most definitely.
Simple as that. And then now all of a sudden you got the cure. The Jewish press paper say that they got a cure. Johnson and Johnson's working on a cure. Why the fuck a baby white company is focusing on a fucking cure? I'm gonna let a baby white company cure me? Hell no.
Ooh, and you hit a really good point. Check
Wipe your
this out.
eyes, get better.
Johnson and Johnson are actually one of the biggest company that they blame that they put metal shaving on baby food.
And in baby lotion.
Not just that, you have to check this out. Right now, Johnson and Johnson is doing a whole opposite campaign of basically, when you have one of those little if you have do you have pain in your ankles? Do you get sweats at night? You might be suffering from mesothelioma or some shit like that. All right. So they did the same thing with baby powder. Now, baby powder got some type of toxin called something. It's with a T word. I forgot what it's called. But it has some toxin in it, and I guess some people was affected by it. So now that's going to be a whole nother check right off in itself. What? This don't make sense. You're doing a lot. You're doing too much right now.
Right. Especially on the verge of the economy crashing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know it's coming sooner or later. Why are you doing this? You know what I mean? Like, are you trying to actually get your last shot before you get out of the system or something? Like, let me do this real quick before I live. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. All these company doing this crazy shit. All these CEOs stepping down. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do they know that we don't know? Why are these motherfuckers that stepping out don't go to conference, interviews or something where you can tell, when you can be like, when they can tell us, like, the people, why are so many of y'all stepping out or stepping down?
They don't want you to know this. They're not telling you what they want. They always tell you what they want you to know. And when they put the coronavirus up there, they want you to know about it so you can attach that to yourself so they can do what they're doing on the other side. You know what I mean? It's like the magic trick. You show the trick, but you don't see the glass behind the mirror. You didn't see how the trick was done. Right? So a motherfucker if these motherfuckers step down, they know that somebody must be doing what?
Something wrong, bro.
No. If somebody step down, somebody is doing what? Stepping up.
What?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So if we knew, they told us that we was going through a pole shift. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If the pole was shifting, right? Check this out. Stick a pole through the middle of a pyramid scheme, right? Stick a pole right through the middle of the motherfucking pyramid scheme, from the top of the motherfucking pyramid, square down center middle, right? To the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And flip that motherfucker upside down. All the sheep that was really holding the motherfucker at the top, the move. Man, oh God, nobody gonna get this shit. I swear I did this shit a million times ago. Y'all remember on the live stream, I was showing y'all how everybody had to have their own pyramid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I showed y'all many different levels of it, right? Now, on the bottom of the pyramid, we can do ethnic groups, ethnicities, right? All right. Say we got the so-called blacks, then you got the whites, the Latino, Japanese, Korean, whatever, all the way up into the top, right? Right. Say at the bottom of this surface, right? You got all these brown motherfuckers who they told was black. And then they had on the next layer was Latinos, was really the same thing with the foundation. That's why the bottom of that bitch so fat, right?
Yeah.
Just imagine if we just move our two little blocks from up under that motherfucker. That bitch gonna come down, right? The bitch gonna almost start wobbling, but it's still gonna have some structure, right? And we're gonna have to rebuild our foundation back up to the top. Like we just moved the base of the foundation of the house, right? And the walls caved in. Now, if we knew that we was a whole people, right, and we just moved all that block, that whole bottom block, and realized that it's the people, and the only thing that was sitting on top was the all-seeing eye, which was the government, right? If everybody moved that motherfuckers and move and start standing up on their own, right, what the government gonna do? Fall, and they gonna do what? Start stepping down from the higher up, right? Right?
Yeah, because they don't want to fail hard. You know what I mean?
They don't want to fall hard. They don't want to fall so hard that they crash and die, right? So they try to walk down the step. When they seen the shit start moving, they start trying to walk down the steps. This is why I was trying to make the motherfucker move when I was telling niggas to boycott the money for 2 years, and then nobody want to hear it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I asked these niggas, I asked all these social media, all these niggas who got these 100,000 channels and shit, just to get y'all people, let's boycott for 2 weeks. Ha! Go figure. They shut us down for 2 weeks, and then the bitch shut down so hard in them 2 weeks that it ended up being a shutdown, a total reset. What I said we could have been did on our own 2 years ago, but we had start standing up in small groups. You feel me? We start standing up in small groups, and that's what put them on notice. All of this shit that we talking, they knew that we was awakening, so they started making a planning a escape. They started making an escape route. And now they still making they move, and what they trying to do is rewrite time, the timeline. We are writing time as we speak it, God. Literally. We are moving shit with your mind right now, with my mind, with everything that we going off. We pushing the energy of it. The coronavirus is nothing but us raising to our highest crown chakra, which is crystallized in the body. And this shit that went viral. This is what the coronavirus is. This is what the 5G is. When everybody knew that they was the 5-star general. That the energy was within them. This is what the free energy shit is about. Now everybody gonna go putting their mind into this computer, thinking that this computer is outside of what a man did. A man had to build it and create it. It had to give it the name. It had to give it the title.
Yep. Without a man building it, who the hell build it? You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
And the thing is, we gotta understand, like I said, technology is an extension of ourselves.
Yes, Lord.
They actually pulling this technology off of us. Meaning that if you see a TV, when you see a television, they actually trying to mimic your vision. Whenever they have a phone and you try to call your grandma, they're actually trying to mimic your telepathy skills that were sealed already. Like back in the days, we didn't used to use this kind of spell and languages. Back in the day, we make a noise and we know what the fuck they were talking about. I could be like, and you would know what the fuck was what I was talking about, just because of my sound and the body language that I was speaking to you of. Motherfuckers don't understand how deep this rabbit hole goes. This 5 year shit, like I say, is not only and it's not only just Wi-Fi and radiation. This shit is actually enclosing us into what we are. They deliberately taking your soul and saying, fuck, you're not going nowhere without my permission. So if you let them motherfucker get in your way of who you really is and who you really are, you're gonna be in a constant battle with yourself. A constant battle with yourself because you don't know self. Hello.
Yeah, this shit happened twice.
Hold on, Raphael, because you in two things. Hold
You
Yeah,
came again.
on.
But you're right. You don't know self. Mm-mm-mm. Too bad.
Right.
Yep.
If you don't know self, how are you gonna tell yourself you are you if you don't even know yourself? This is the thing. Before they had the predictive programming, right? That you watch a TV and you see the twin towers falling. So on the Simpsons, you saw in a bunch of movies. That's predicting programming. What they doing is controlling the influence outside your body to control your mind. Now, there is no control of mind no more, buddies. It's control of the soul. Now, if I control your essence, who you are as a person, I'm keep stressing this out. How can you know yourself? See, you have to know yourself. Self is like, okay, what separates K Gomez from Chris, Raphael, and Huey? It's a bunch of shit that separate me from Raphael, Huey, and Chris, but there's only one me. So now I gotta look within what is the things that I know I do. I know myself. So if I'm not being myself, how can I know that? If they
Yes.
the
Telling my
essence,
story, mystery. The mystery of it all is telling my story when you're telling me. There's no one here but me. You know? They be like, well, I'm here, Huey. No, you just said it's only one me, right?
right?
I
But
gotta
the
put it
essence,
on
you know,
Facebook.
what I'm trying to say is
It's just my story.
No,
they
I'm
put
just saying it's only one me, which is you,
right. And I
right?
understand. Yeah, definitely. Yup, yup. You right on
It's
that.
only one
I
me,
need
which is you, and I'm just saying I'm me, right?
right,
And you are me, right?
right, and you are me. So
Yes,
it's like a
Lord.
mirror. It's a paradox. I understand. But check this out though. What I'm trying to say is uh
You
the
feel
essence who you are. There is something that Raphael have in his personality that I don't have. There is something that Chris have on his personality that Raphael or either me or Huey have. So
only if
you
you
extract that essence of any of y'all, right? And put them in a computer, and now a computer can be a better version of you without you even knowing it. I'm not speaking on the place where I'm saying a computer is better than me, but I'm saying is overwriting your thoughts. Meaning that if you think like Raphael, me and Raphael had this discussion earlier. They or all they trying to do is to put let me be like because you know Huey don't really do that going into Google and shit and but let me put it like this. If you go to the internet or the ethernet, right, you bump into Google, right? You say, let's say, what's the definition of animal, right? And Google say animal is a living organism, blah 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 blah. Now Raphael might one day will say, what's the definition of animal? And it will go to Google and it will tell you the same definition. And Chris will be the same way. What they trying to do is that now that I understand what Google is telling me on my critical thinking mind will think to myself what really an animal is and bring it to my own definition. See, what they trying to do is download Google into your mind. So the definition of animal will be only the definition that Google giving you, Therefore, you will have no argumentative or no arguments against man. Everybody is acting as a collective one consciousness. This is the fake North Pole that Bro Sanchez was talking about. The oneness that they're trying to create is not for the benefit of your soul, if that is for the benefit of themselves. Meaning that if I want you to think something, every fucking body's gonna think about it. And I don't care who think is not good because I downloaded into your mind this program, this encyclopedia called Google that will tell you what an animal is instead of you going within yourself and understand what an animal is. Individuality, as we see it, in less than 10 years, is going to be obsolete.
Absolutely. I'm gonna piggyback on what you're saying too, and that's why they want the global government. Remember, we know government is to govern the mental. Now, the global aspect is to govern your head, which controls your body. You get what I'm saying? Now, when
Mhm.
you put it in the global government, that's one form of thinking, one form of governing mental globally. That's all heads down thinking one way, and that's them downloading, like you said, what one form of thinking can be.
Mm. Hold on. Did you say? Oh, hold on, Raphael. Because are you? Do you guys hearing him and cutting off
Yeah,
too,
he's
in and out?
cutting. Yeah, he's cutting in and out too.
I'm kind of
I thought it was
Yo,
just me. Yeah.
still.
go ahead. Talk now.
Can you hear me now? I'm still cutting out.
Yeah, you cutting in and out.
Yo.
Damn it. All right, let me go and come back.
Probably cause that other twin ain't in there, so don't.
You got two Raphaels here.
Another half keep showing up, showing up and popping out like Batman.
Right.
I'm the only one that's seen it though. Who here? Are you wearing what you hear?
Huh?
Are you wearing where you at?
No.
You not wearing where you at?
Nope. Am I wearing what I'm at?
You
Wearing.
you are where you at. You are where you're at, which is wearing where you're at. You wearing it where you're at, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
I get you. I get you.
get it?
I
All right,
get
get
you, bro.
it.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm talking about. See, we be under spells. You feel me?
definitely.
You feel me? You see how we be under spells when you can ask a simple question and somebody can just misinterpret it that quick.
No, that's just because I misheard what you said, so that's why I asked to I said it by saying like, can you repeat it?
Yep, I
And
know.
when you did, I was like, oh, okay, cool.
You didn't even say it wrong though. You answered it, which is
Yeah.
right. You answered it still though, right? Which is right. But I just made it look like you was wrong by the way that I did it. This is how they do us all along. When we answered the question, we answered it right, and they told you that you got an F, right?
Hey, that's how you prove this motherfucking politicians be putting you under spell.
Yes.
Because you motherfuckers be mishearing what them motherfuckers we really saying.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Trump over here talking about, nah, we gonna have a better economy. We gonna have better this, better that. The coronavirus is a hoax. Okay, motherfucker, we hear you. Now, why is he a hoax? Because we really not hearing you what you try to say. You feel me? He ain't talking about coronavirus being a hoax for real. You see, people mishear politicians all the time. We think we hear these motherfuckers, but these motherfuckers put you under a spell all the time. We hear them. That's why whenever a motherfucking politician be picked up from another on another million people, and he don't do what he said he was about to do, people get mad. Hey, you say you was gonna give us this. You say you was gonna give us that. You was under a spell. Dude, you thought that nigga was really saying that? Motherfuckers put you under a spell all the time. It is so simple as just sitting up there with a podium and a tie and a suit and a tie with a bunch of niggas behind him talking about we gonna make America great again, right? But under our backs, you are signing bills to build these motherfucking 5G towers that your own motherfucking people don't like. Why? Because we are under a spell. We're not seeing through these niggas, man. Seeing through the spell will actually make you more maneuverable in being a free spirit. You know what I mean? When I mean a free spirit, I can maneuver wherever I go because I am a free spirit. Meaning I'm resonated on a vibration right now. This is my vibration. You come to my channel, this is what you're gonna get, my vibration. But I go to other channels and I can maneuver myself into other vibration because I'm a free spirit. I can go low vibration, higher vibration, middle vibration. What you want to do? This is a free spirit mind, a free spirit thinking, where you understand the basic of the vibration you are coming into. Can you do the same thing in a society where everybody's thinking the same thing?
Yes.
See
You
what
know
I'm
why?
talking about?
You know why?
Why?
Because you've been doing it all along, right? Once you realize it, you like it's the same old song.
Right,
Same
right.
old,
I understand. Yeah, that's
right?
definitely understandable. A song can never. And the only way you can change a song is by vibration, right?
Or
Or
by
what we
going
call
in
hertz.
right. It's different ways. If you know how to spin a record,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
This, most niggas
that's
don't
what
know
it
how
is.
to. Niggas can't. Everybody can't rock a party, right?
Right.
Some people got to come into the party and be a part of the party and be the body that's getting rocked, right?
Mm-hmm.
For you to rock a party, you got to have a body to rock,
Hmm.
which is
Right. But this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say, and I understand you're gonna be you. That's perfectly understandable. Just like Raphael gonna be Raphael, Huey's gonna be Huey, Chris is gonna be Chris, and Kanadomi or Fake Plan is gonna be Fake Plan. I understand that same is totally understandable. What the
that's
meaning
what
of
we
it?
do. I
What
think
the
that's what we
meaning
do.
of
That.
it?
We just do
What?
that right there, Gomez. Truthfully, I think that's how we lose because when you do that, that's giving powers outside of yourself.
Well,
When you individual, that's like saying that my pinky is a pinky and my thumb is a thumb while having an arm. Like, okay, who told us that? You up under the spell again when everything is just everything. Ain't nothing here but you.
right,
Everything
right,
is
right. It,
I,
it
I, 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 I,
it's
You
not.
see, but
I
people
understand
mad,
where you're coming
you know,
from, but there is, and this is where I
motherfuckers get
felt.
mad because you take them like if I did that, right? If I said right, and I did
Right.
not let you speak your mind, it would be like, well, you just think it's all about you. Listen, you are I. So when you speaking, if I know I'm in that space, right? Me, that's why I'm able to do it so good, and everybody is mad at me, right? Because I let everyone speak because I know everyone is a reflection of me, right? So when
Mm,
I be sitting there and everybody just be rambling, I be like, God damn, I got a lot going on in my head right now. I'm thinking a lot, right? Not only am I'm on here chatting, but everybody online right now talking, everybody who typing, pushing buttons, because you got to realize you are the only speaker, right?
mm-hmm.
You the only one speaking, you the only one pushing the sound, and you the
That's
only
from.
one hearing,
That's from.
meaning your
That's.
ears
But
are
this
speaking.
is the thing. This is the thing. That's from my perspective and your perspective. See,
Right. So
I am speaking right now is I am, which is me,
right,
right?
right, right,
I
right. Now, hey,
totally
stay there
completely
though.
understandable.
Stay there right
But
there, right
when I
there, right? I don't want to call
oh
you
no,
who you are, right? But what I'm saying is those who don't put themselves in the position like you, like we saying we are, right? It wasn't
mhm,
meant for them. So they are the ones who are the bodies to being rocked. And they giving their time up or their power up to a higher deity or to something over them, which is you. You are it. You are the sun that they looking at. You feel me?
right. But
You
this
are the
is what I'm
light.
trying to say about song. Chris, you're a producer, you said? I think
Yeah,
Chris said
yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah,
okay. So you know a song, right? Whenever you have a song or a beat, right?
yeah.
You put them on different frequencies. I don't know if you feel better or whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. But I'm saying you got a beat, right? You make your own beat, right?
Yeah.
Your beat, you're gonna give it if you give it to me, and I am a producer just like you, right?
Hmm.
I can make your beat adapt to what I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, to who I am by tweaking a little bit of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what happens when only you is the one that have that power to tweak that and nobody else? Can you change the song from being what it is, which is you? You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to like trying to ask you is if you know what I'm saying, if you got a beat or whatever, you show it to me, right? You show it to Raphael, whatever. So see on the things that you can tweak out and put in and put out. But if you tweak the song as much as you want to tweak it or whatever, or the beat however you want to, it's always going to sound the same to you, right? Because you're always listening to the same song.
No,
Now another
no,
dude,
no,
no.
no.
So how does it work for you then?
You can flip the song in different many ways. It depends what you use to switch the song or switch the tempo. The thing with you making the song is you're making when you have sections as in the hook, the chorus, the
Hmm.
and intro, outro, all that. These are you're making dimensions. You're just creating different dimensions and you're making them flow within each other. You can change a simple instrument as in a hi-hat because a hi-hat is a timer. So is a time it's a time changing instrument. So you can easily tweak the whole beat by changing the hi-hats itself.
Right,
You could tweak the beats by changing the whole drum pattern, or you can tweak the beat by changing the bass line, or you can change it by swapping out the BPM, which is the beats per minute.
right,
You see what I'm saying? So
right,
there's many ways that you can switch a beat and change it to either how you, but it's not necessarily saying it's going to be the same to you because you're listening to the same or you create the same style. It's not that you create the same style. You can flip that your style into many of what they call genres. And you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Well, right, but that's if I have the power to do it, right?
Uh-huh.
Or the computer or the equipment to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're the only one that can change that beat, right, and nobody else have that power, everybody else is listening to your beat only. That's what I'm trying to say. You can pass me the beat right now. Right now, you can pass me the beat, and I
Mm-hmm.
can tweak some things out and whatever and make it to my advantage or whatever. Yes, we are free to do that right now.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens when you are the only one that can tweak the beat? Now everybody had to adapt to who? To your taste of music. You know what I'm saying? To your frequency only. This is what I'm talking about. A song, right? We all are songs that are being played in this reality, right? But what happens when you no longer have the power to play your own song? What happens when there is only one person can push a button, just like you and Huey say, and a song being played over and over and over again? You're not being free as a spirit. You cannot walk through frequencies as you want to because you're not being free no more. This is what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is where we're heading at in less than 10 years, maybe less. Don't even know. Agenda 21 was introduced to me in 2009, 2000, my bad, 2014, but it was actually coming out from 2010, 2009 when I was listening to Alex Jones. But it was actually introduced to me in 2013. I thought to myself, this shit ain't gonna happen for a couple for 40 years, 45 years, 50 years. Look at us now. Look how close we are to becoming a global oneness with this beast.
I
And
don't
my,
know.
you know what I'm saying?
I know, man. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna speak for myself on this one.
Mhm.
Um, they gonna have a hard time trying to change a song on me because I'm not just one song. Just as an onion has many layers, I have many songs. So
Right,
good luck to them.
right. That's more power to you, brother. I hope. Not even hope, man. I know that's true what you're talking about, man. And you give me more power to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't wanna put all bad out there. I'm sure that we still have the God power to say what we have, who we are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I
What I'm
understand where you're
saying is,
coming
look,
from,
bro,
man.
you gotta stop adding that to your world because I'm gonna like, erase it from mine. Right? All right. So we speaking a record right now. This is a recording, right? It's on record, right? It's being recorded. Meaning it was already recorded. Meaning like the only record that's ever was spent was yours. The only music and every sound that you heard came from this record, right? Everything that you hear came from this record. It was a record of life. It had all of these records. Some people will call it books, documents, files, logins, catalogs, motherfucking junk mail, emails, text messages, motherfucking seminars, movies, records, um, plays, pictures, symbolism, signs, um, waves, sound waves, vibrations, color codes. You know, your DNA, if that was a thing to be, right? When we looking at okay, land, the land of land, Ellie, Elo, him, the one who knew he was the reigner, supreme, he reigned it, right? You was the only one that was high, bro. Listen, it's like this, right? When the stars knew that they was in the sky, they all knew that they was light and knew that they had sun. They knew that they was the sun. They knew that it was the water they were standing on, right? The dark they can never escape from, right? The light knew that it can never escape from the dark, and the dark knew it can be seen without the light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when you seen it, you was like, God damn, that's like I am it, right? I am it. I, G, H, him, T, the T, it, or or are we ours? You know what I mean? So like everything, everything is everything in the view. No one wants to put themselves in a position. Okay, let me say this. Right there. This is a shoe that everybody should be trying to put their foot in. When I say that everybody always trying to put their foot in some shit when they don't need to be theirs, right? Because they take it out of their shoe, which is being it. him, right? No one wants to wear the shoe of the one. The only one shoe that was shoe, right? High shoe.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to wear the high shoes, but put on house shoes.
Right.
Because they don't know how. So they put on house shoes instead of high shoes. High shoe.
He
Right.
said,
You feel me?
Yeah.
no, you're
Yeah.
right.
They don't want the responsibility. They don't want to be accountable. They don't want it to be the reason why. They'll rather point it out at another motherfucker that they never seen or put it on a nigga in the sky, right? When it was just in disguise, that what is all on you, which is I. Stop saying that what it is. But man, you feel me? We say
But
that shit, man.
like you're
We
saying, you
dying. We gonna die.
they don't want to say the why because the why shows the I.
Literally. The why
That's why.
shows that.
That's why I in Spanish is E, which is the
Yes,
same thing.
I was just
Yep.
saying E, which is E, which is ye, which is ye, which is the eyes.
Yep.
Eyes did it, boys. Eyes them the man master. Eyes be the boss. Eyes, which is
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, it was a good bill, man. I appreciate y'all brothers to come in, bro. I'm about to go get me some veggies and fruits, man.
Easy.
Damn, nigga, you read
Feel
my
the
mind. I'm about to go get a salad right now.
hell yeah, man.
Lord,
I gotta feed this body real quick.
Oh yeah.
Man, I appreciate you, Huey, coming up, man. You
all
know,
the time.
it's always open to you to come, man.
Same on mine, bro. You always welcome, brother. You know, I had to support you, let you know that I do value everything that you say, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I never take nothing away from you. You feel what I mean? Like I take everything away from you though that you give me. You feel me? So you think that I don't hear? I hear everything you say, bro, and I do value you, bro. I always told you a powerful brother, bro. Everybody ain't out here willing to do what you doing for our people, and you don't see no them and they. You see ours. You feel me? So that, hey, bro, that's where
most,
our power is at, bro. And I honor you, bro. Everything you doing for sure.
most definitely. Hey,
Well,
Raphael, man, I appreciate you coming, man, too, man.
You already know. Thank you for having me, my brother. You know, it's always
yep,
Yo,
love
yep.
and tickling each other's minds and learning from each other and like Yui said, extracting and what we take is what we learn.
most def, most
Yes, Lord.
definitely.
Yep. So man,
Yeah.
be safe, bro. Y'all be safe, man. Much love
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
y'all, brother. Man. Enjoy
yeah, keep that
yourself.
you
Be
family
too.
safe
safe,
out
man.
here.
You too, man. Y'all brothers be safe. Can a dummy, man. Appreciate you coming, can a dummy, and Chris too, man. Y'all can come whenever, man. Build up and build some do you know what I'm saying? Make our mind be one, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys have a good day. This is Kate Gomez with another transmission. Hopefully y'all get the signal. Peace.
Peace out.